Okay, guys. I was talking my butt off, but it wasn't recorded, so I'm gonna start this again. I know they're angry because I was able to upload those videos so fast. It was their fault. They the one that messed around. And every time they try to hurt me, they help me. But they hooked my account from this phone to this phone. So they upped up. But they're angry. And I bet you they've been trying to make me violate my parole so they can lock me back up. As I told you the other day, I'm in here. Just like now, come on, tap and tap. I go to the door and say, "Who is it?" The guy say, "Do you know anybody sell weed?" I said, "No, I don't know anybody do no drugs. I think it was weed. I don't know what he was saying." He said, "Oh no." I said, "No, if you have anything to say to me, you can tell me to the door." He's still trying to keep me over the door. And as you remember in Chicago, how the police tried to come in my house to do something to me. So I am still talking outside. They're trying to figure out how to get in here. So he taps again. And I just don't say anything. I'm going to keep talking to him. So, a few minutes later, a white piece of paper slipped under the door. And the paper asked me, do I know of anybody that sell kush? And I started hollering. I said, I told you I don't know anybody to do drugs. I say, I don't know why you keep coming back to my door. I say, get away from my door and don't come back no more. I'm going to call the police. They wasn't expecting that. They wasn't expecting me to holler to the door. Because they had hung around. They hung around. So, this lady I met, there was a security at the transit station. And you know, I'm having the same problem as I've had just transit stations all over the other cities. All of them are demonized. Losing me, won't pick me up. But I did a lot of them videos, buses passing me out of service. Or they don't have directions. They don't know where the Walmarts or the Best Buys. Well, at any rate, she's pretty cool. So she told me, she said, where it's a rough place. She said, tell management. Because I didn't have management number to tell them that somebody was at my door. She said, tell management. So if anybody else come to your door, call them and tell them to call the police. And she said, go get you some mace. Now, because I had told her, on parole, they say I cannot carry a knife. No kind of weapon. Not a 1-inch, not a 2-inch knife. They said also, if I have an apartment, my knives must be kept in the kitchen. I can't bring my knives out the kitchen. So, if I want to sit in my living room and watch TV and peel some potatoes, I can violate my parole. But the thing is, I'm not trying to get an apartment. I want to get a room. So how does this work? That I can't cook in my room? That I can't put a knife in my room? But I said, that's all right. So you don't always cook while I'm traveling. And that's one thing they want to stop me from doing, preparing my food. So I can't buy a knife. Not even a paring knife. So I buy some little short scissors. So they say anything construed as a weapon, I can violate my parole. So I can't buy even a little long pair of scissors. I have to buy them little short scissors. And a potato peeler. And a grater. That's the only way I can cut up my food. So when she found out, the security guard talking about, she found out that somebody was coming to my door, knocking on my door, and she said, it's a bad area. She said, Pearl, let's get you some mace. I said, well, before that I do that, I'm going to talk to my parole officer, Miss Meadows, T. Meadows. So I go to the parole office, and I told her what happened about somebody knocking on my door. She says I can't buy mace. I can't have a knife. So they're telling me I can't protect myself as a woman living in a bad area in a motel room. I can't protect myself whatsoever. I can't even buy mace. Now, as I said, they already had this set up. I was talking in my cell to somebody one time, said since I had When you have a felony, you cannot buy a gun. I was telling them that um, about crossbows, because crossbows are not illegal to have. You can buy a crossbow. And guess what is on my uh, parole planning papers? I cannot have a crossbow. Now, when the lady in the appeal office read that, she said, "That's unusual. They usually don't put that on paper, a crossbow." So they was listening to my conversation while I was in a jail cell. Because it's on my parole papers. I cannot have a crossbow. When did that come up? You see what I'm saying? So they've been setting this up for quite a while. So I can't have. I'm going to have to discuss today. I have to go see Miss Meadows tomorrow. And I'm going to have to discuss with her. If I'm in a room, how am I supposed to prepare my phone in my room if I can't have a knife? At least a little paring knife. Let's see how it works. These are the most evil things they do, the most dastardly violation of human rights. They have some of these people here on parole. Now, in the area I'm at, of course, the homeless are catching hell. They have turned off the water fountains here, so the homeless can't get water. There's no way they can charge their homeless here. So the only place I was, when they told me I have to report to the parole office, even though I'm low risk, I still have to report on my paperwork Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ain't that something? Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I don't care, because I need my phone charged. Before I got to the room, I needed my phone charged, so I would have went every day to charge my phone. They only have one plug in the parole office that works. Ain't that something? But they don't have any place to charge your phones anyway. But they give you these ankle monitors. Some of these parolees ankle monitors, and they need to be charged. So some people are being violated because their monitors haven't been charged. What the hell are they going to charge them at? They're homeless. You got these ankle bracelets on them. How are they going to charge them? These evil. But the evilest thing I talked about today, the day I was leaving the prison. It was 4 ladies. 4 of us leaving at the same time. And one of the girls said that she was on monitoring. What they had did, they cut a hole in her leg, and they placed a device in her legs so they can monitor her 24/7. That is amazing. Now, my first thought is maybe she's a sex offender or something. They'd have to do the maximum things to make sure they know where she is at all times. But even with that, to invade somebody's body and place something in their body, is that allowable? Isn't that a civil human rights violation? But sitting outside the parole office last week, I was talking to this guy. He said you don't have to be a sexual offender to have that shit, placed in your body. But I'm angry about that. Did they do it to a lot of parolees? Did they put stuff in their bodies to monitor them? When I was there last week too, I was sitting out front, and this guy came out from talking to his parole agent, and he went to the window and pushed the monitor to talk to the lady behind the counter. And he said this. He said, I want to tell you that I'm off parole. Today is my last day. I'm off, baby. He said, I want to say, fuck all of you lazy ass motherfuckers. These people are so angry. They violate them for no reason at all. They give them the most ridiculous rules to follow. It's impossible that these people can follow. They're supposed to have this, it's called, if you violate some flash. So if you violate, you're supposed to get 10 days in jail. I'm hearing that some of these parolees, he's been locked up now for 60, 90 days. It's unbelievable what is allowed to go in California. To put stuff in males and females' bodies, to put stuff in people's body, and use the excuse that they're criminal to invade their bodies is inhumane. It's crimes against humanity. And these things will pay. But I want to see what Ms. Meadows tell me tomorrow about if I have a room. Since she said my night has to stay in the kitchen, I can't take it to the bedroom or the living room. I have no kitchen in the room. How am I supposed to be able to cook? Number two, I've been out since the 3rd. Today is the 19th. Social Security has refused to give me a award letter. As I told you, they cut me out. I'm not on SSI. And we all know, if you're not on SSI, if you're on your survivor's pension, your husband's pension, they shouldn't, because you go to jail or to a hospital, they're not supposed to take your money. They claim because since I was in jail, my money stopped. I'm not going to argue with them about that. Now, you know what? They say I made another overpayment because I was locked up, and they paid me. So, I have another overpayment. You guys don't know how many times I've had another overpayment. You know how these overpayment keeps cropping up. So they're going to take $44 out of my check again. But, I asked them, where the pamphlets at? Telling people that if their children and wives go to jail, that you can take their money. I need to see that policy. I've been waiting for one to come to me since the 5th. They said they mailed it to me to the parole office since I don't have address. I've never got it, and I was supposed to get my award letter. But I called yesterday, and I have a recording of that. And they tell me it takes from 2 to 3 weeks to get an award letter. It's been 3 weeks now. When I go to my parole office tomorrow, I'm going to see it's my award letter there. I can't do anything without no ID. I'm still sitting here. They won't give me a state ID. They won't give me anything to do anything. No kind of identification. So how do you let a person out of jail? And let me tell you something. In the booklet, it says that they'll give you a state ID. Even a parole agent, when I did my parole planning, it says they give you a voucher for a state ID and for a motel room for 2 weeks. Nah, I'm not here. But see, I'm not the only one. Do it to them. I've been talking to inmates. Even though they claim they give you ID, because they're getting paid. They're getting money for these vouchers. They're getting money for these vouchers for the motel room. Nobody leaves up out of there. Nobody gets ID. Not their own people, residents that have been here for years. Nobody gets ID or a voucher for a motel room. So they're pocketing all that money. So, I'm without any kind of identification, no award letter, no state ID, nothing, until, we'll see. How do you throw people out in the street? Now, what it made me pronounce the wrong, peoples. How do you throw people in the street? And you know the police will pick you up if you walk around, you're bickering. If you don't have any ID, you don't want what to say, they lock you right back up. But they gave me an ID that says Brody. And guess what they wanted to put up on it? I gotta tell you about that. My FBI number. When I locked up, I have an FBI number and a CIA number. Isn't that amazing? And it's all recorded on the paperwork. I've never had dealings or cases with the FBI or CIA. So how did I asked them at West Valley, what was these numbers that said FBI and CIA? They said those was other law enforcement agencies' booking numbers. I've never been booked by the FBI or CIA. So I have booking numbers on my paperwork. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to run this one. It's 15 minutes. It's been going pretty bad. I might make 2 more, or I might relax. But I'll check and see how these going out. I love you guys. Be safe. Stay proper.